much more of a small town feel. Think of a Hallmark movie. Hi, and welcome to Homes by Diana. This is where I talk about living in the greater Seattle area. If you're looking at moving to the area or just want to know more, this is where I share everything real estate related. In the last video, I talked about 5 reasons why people absolutely love living in Kirkland and choose to move here. And so I thought it was only fair if in this video I cover the 5 reasons why you should consider not moving to the area or why Kirkland might not be right for you. Reason number 1 is that Kirkland really, even though it's well established, it's not really a big city. If you are a city person who loves downtown and really wants to have that big city experience with lots of different cultural influence and fun restaurants to go to, Kirkland probably isn't for you. It is a little bit more laid back, and there are of course things to do, especially if you love to be outdoors and walk outside. It's definitely very different from a big city. It is much more of a small town feel. Think of a Hallmark movie. Kind of like that, but not really. Reason number 2. It's pretty expensive by most people's standards. So if you are looking for a more budget-friendly area, this is definitely not it. Most of the homes here are really going to be starting in the $800,000 range and up from there, where the majority of the homes are kind of in that $1 to $2 million range. It's pretty close to many other nearby cities that aren't quite as expensive, so those might be better options. However, if being on the water and being in an excellent school district and just having that close proximity downtown is a priority to you and it does make sense with your budget, then I think Kirkland is the perfect city to live in. Reason number 3. This one is kind of personal to me, but in my personal opinion, if you're a young professional, I don't really think that Kirkland is the best place that you could live. I think living in downtown Seattle in the South Lake Union area probably makes a lot more sense because there's a lot more going on over there. I do want to be careful about what exactly I share in terms of the demographic of the area, and certainly I'm not trying to discourage anyone who's a young professional to not move to Kirkland, because I personally live in Kirkland and I really do love it. But if you are looking for more socialization, fun experiences, I just don't think that Kirkland is the best area possible for that. A huge part of that has to do with the fact that the affordability isn't really there, likely going to need to make a decent amount of money. Reason number 4 is that we don't really have a ton of public transportation, so you are going to need a car to get everywhere. Definitely no subways or anything like that. You will need a car to get basically anywhere in Kirkland. Reason number 5 is that the food in Kirkland, I'm gonna say it's not bad, but it's okay. You're going to see a lot of chains and meth food. Yes, we have some good spots, but it's just not the same as getting food somewhere downtown. Parts of Seattle, like in Capitol Hill and stuff, have better food in my opinion. In Boston or New York or LA, you can get really good street food and you don't have to pay a lot of money necessarily to get that. Manage your expectations because the food is going to be good, but it's not going to be mind-blowingly spectacular. Me being a really big foodie, that's kind of important to me, and it's one of the reasons that I love traveling so much. Those are the 5 reasons why somebody might not want to move to Kirkland, why Kirkland might not be right for you. A lot of those weren't really serious reasons, and honestly, anyone who lives in Kirkland really, really loves it here, at least from what I've heard. One of the reasons that it is so difficult to afford a place here is because Kirkland is so great and everyone wants to live here. So I would say that was kind of the only real big con, and besides that, Kirkland's really an amazing place to live. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more Kirkland, Bellevue, and Greater Seattle content, if you just want to know more about the area and see home tours and things like that, I will be posting weekly. So go ahead and hit subscribe just right down here. I'm also on Instagram at Homes by Diana, and thank you for watching.